I love Shane, and at the end of the day, it's my money I'm spending. So that's just it. That's just that on that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle with Prettiestproblem. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm just gonna kind of do a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm not going anywhere, but I purchased a new conspiracy palette, which is a collaboration with Shane, Dawson, and Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And if you are not aware, they did a 6-part docuseries on kind of the making and the behind the scenes of like a collaboration, creating the palette and different like merch products and stuff like that. I'm so excited because if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably wouldn't know this. I absolutely love Shane Dawson. Like, I've been a fan of his for years. I just think he's such an amazing person, an amazing creator. And so when he did this collaboration with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I watched every episode and I just had to grab a palette. So today I'm going to be playing in this palette. This is an 18 shadow palette and it looks like this in all its glory. The colors are kind of washed out on the camera because of the lighting, but it's just beautiful. It's actually beautiful, and I've been so excited to get this palette and review it and all of that stuff. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm actually going to start with doing my face. I have my milk primer and moisturize. I'm going to do my concealer first, which I've been doing lately, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. If you haven't checked out my previous videos, I'm into my fitness journey, and the struggle has been so real lately. I have a really interesting relationship with food, like probably unhealthy. That's the reason why I really love doing keto, because it's so restrictive. And it's like you really have to control yourself with keto, because if you don't control yourself, you just kind of defeat the entire purpose. So you got to really be like on top of it at all times. Some people talk about lazy keto, and then there's also ways that you can kind of like cheat. But the thing about it is that you can't really cheat. Like on keto, if you cheat, you're not going to get the results. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the color Espresso. What I mean about cheating is that you can kind of like fudge the lines a little bit. Like, they have a lot of options for sweet tasting things on keto. And then also, if you're not counting your macros and things like that, which is like the grams that you're eating of each category, protein, fat, and carb, it just won't work. So when I say keto, I use that kind of loosely. So I just stay away from carbs. That's pretty much what I do. What I've realized is that carbs really affect me badly. You can see immediately once I start eating carbs, I get bloated, I get tired. It's just very apparent. Slim Fast has these keto snacks. Give me a keto snack any day. I am like all for it. So I've been like really going ham on the keto snacks, which kind of defeats the purpose because they're still high calorie things. If you're not like totally gung-ho on your keto thing, then it's a struggle. I am definitely a stress eater. I'm not one of those people that get stressed and then don't eat. I haven't used this in a while, so I don't know if this is gonna actually match me, but this is the Fenty Beauty foundation. It might not match me, it might be a little bit too light, but this stuff usually oxidizes, so we'll see how it goes. As I'm eating these low carb snacks, it kind of signals me to want sweets, and then I end up like depending on them, kind of craving the snacks every day when I come home. And it's like, okay, as I see that happen, I'm like, okay, this shouldn't be happening. Like, I don't want to depend on these things. This is one of the reasons why I do keto, is because I like having that control, or I like feeling like I have some type of control over what I'm eating. But now with these damn snacks, I am like going ham. And then that leads me to my next point. When I get off of keto, or like if I do a break, which really you're not supposed to, like you're really supposed to like stick to it, because if you take breaks, it just really disrupts your body being in ketosis, and it takes a while for your body to go back into ketosis. And the point of being on keto is for your body to be in ketosis, and basically that just means that your body is burning fat as fuel. It can be discouraging. Try to get back on and it takes you like a week to get back into ketosis. It's frustrating and it's discouraging. To set, I'm going to use this RCMA powder, and this is just no color powder. One of my inspirations for keto was Makeup Shayla, as you all may know. You're probably tired of hearing about it, but she just recently released a video saying that she's no longer doing keto, and she's been doing keto for over a year. And she's one of the people that, like, anytime I fell off, I would watch her stuff, and then it would help me pick back up the inspiration to do it, because like I said, it can be discouraging when you fall off. She's not doing it anymore, which is not saying that I won't do it, because I do think it's a really good thing for me to like I said, control myself. I just have a very unhealthy relationship with food and with sweets and things like that. And it kind of sends me into these like little, not depressions, but like when I feel like I'm not in control, then I start getting not overwhelmed. I don't know the right word for it. I just start getting down in the dumps. I know for a fact that I'm hard on myself. I'm super hard on myself. This is MAC's Eyebrow Pencil in Spiked. Yes, I'm super hard on myself. I know that about myself, and I'm working on not being so hard on myself. But it's one of those things like when you know how easy it is to be out of control, then it's almost like you fight like hell to keep your control. And that's what I've done for so long, and why I've yo-yoed for so many times. It's like I just don't want to do that, you know? So it's like fighting like hell. So when I let myself go a little bit, I kind of take it really hard, because it really takes a lot to get back into the swing of things. Even after a weekend of like binge eating. And then on Monday, I'm like, I mean, what's another day, you know? And then Tuesday, I'm like, what's another day? When I'm off of my eating routine, it's so easy to fall off my workouts. I mean, most people eat what they want to eat, right? But then the results of that is possibly being unhappy with how you look or the way you feel. This is the Wet n Wild concealer. I'm just gonna clean up my eyebrows with that. No matter what, I feel like you're just never gonna be 100% satisfied. I guess maybe just understanding that you're not always gonna have control, and that's okay. However, that's a hard pill to swallow, especially for somebody who always wants to be in control. I definitely have a lot of body issues. I was teased as a kid for being a little chunky one, so I just have that in me. But enough of all of that. I'm going to start playing in this palette. I am so excited. So I'm going to go into the color Tanacon, and there's a lot of kickback. As you can see, a lot came up. I literally just kind of swirled it in there, and a lot came up off of there. Not saying that this is a bad thing, but I'm gonna use this a little bit in my upper crease. And I am not a crazy color person. This palette is definitely suited for everything. Like you can do a bridal look in here, you can do every day, you can do, you go into the club, you can do totally full out drag. And that's what I like about this palette, because it's fun. It has Shane all over it, like meaning he came up with the colors and it has his concepts behind it. So I'm just really, really excited to have been a part of this like launch. Okay, I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush and I'm gonna go into the color Diet Root Beer. There's pretty good kickback off of it. What I will say about this palette is that the transition colors are in here. However, if you are a deeper skin toned person, the transitions are probably not gonna work for you, because this is like just being a transition on my eye, and I don't think that I will be able to do any like smoky colors with these browns. It's just enough to define my crease a bit. I'm gonna go into Not Effect, which is that deep purple plum color. That is one of the colors that I absolutely loved. I'm gonna take the same blending brush, and I can say that these shadows are blending beautifully. I love this mirror. The mirror is huge on it, and the pans of shadow are actually really, really big. So if you don't know Shane Dawson, if you're not familiar with him, Shane is, I would say at this point, he's a damn filmmaker. Like, he's that amazing. But he started on YouTube a long time ago. It took me a while to actually find his videos and like get into his content. I watched a lot of his vlogs with his friends, so like Garrett and Ryland and Morgan. They're kind of like the OGs of YouTube. Shane would do like conspiracy videos. He started doing docu-series about different kind of scandals like Tanacon, and then he did something on Jake Paul. I'm gonna go into my rides here, and that's the black color, and I'm gonna kind of smoke out the corner. Ooh, there's a lot of kickback on this one. We'll see how this works. You know what? I'm gonna set my eye under a little bit more just in case there's any fallout. Once they brought Andrew on, that's when their content stepped all the way up to the next level. And it's weird because the way he shoots is not like anything professional at all, but I guess just being able to have somebody to shoot. At first, when he first started, he wasn't really like talkative. They kind of introduced Andrew to the audience, so then he started like talking behind camera and laughing, and then his laugh became like a thing. I just love them, honestly. So Conspiracy is this green color, so I'm going to wet my brush. Whoa, this picked up a lot. Can you see that? A lot of product. Okay, so whoa, oh my goodness. So this is my first Jeffree Star palette, and I can explain that as well. So Jeffree Star is a huge makeup influencer, and he's a brand owner. He owns Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This shadow is like spackle. Okay, so Jeffree Star has a very, very problematic past, and problematic meaning racist. He is very problematic just as far as like influencers, and like he gets into drama all the time, and it's like stuff that don't have nothing to do with him. I have not been able to bring myself to support Jeffree Star in the past. With that being said, I am not a believer of people don't change or people can't turn over a new leaf. I'm not saying that he has. I'm not saying that he has. I just really like Shane Dawson. Can I just say that? I mean, can I just say that? Because I honestly don't know if Jeffree Star has changed. Like, I don't. Shane is not black, okay? He's not. He's a white man. But I really, really love Shane, and seeing how he supported him and how he treated him, and it seems like he did him really fairly, and like, obviously there was something in it for Jeffree as well. Jeffree is gonna get a lot out of this collection as well. I mean, collaborating with one of the biggest influencers on YouTube, you're gonna get something out of it, okay? I just really wanted to support Shane and like be a part of like this thing that came true for him, because I just really, really, really like him. This is the ranch color. Oh wow, that's really pretty. I'm not unaware of the fact that this thing is kind of problematic. It wasn't as easy for me to just spend my money on it. And so off camera, I went ahead and lined my eyes with the Maybelline liner in black, and I put on my lashes. So now I'm gonna continue with the face. First of all, let me brush off this powder under here. And the reason why I like this powder is because it's a no color powder. So when you brush it away, it may brighten you a little bit more, but it really shouldn't leave any color. I'm gonna take It's My Ray Ray palette, and this was the original one. I'm gonna take the middle one, and I'm just gonna kind of bronze around the side of my face. I'm all for, you know, standing with my people and standing for the culture. This was kind of a really hard decision for me to like purchase, but on the same note, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I went back and forth forever. No, it was like, I really wanted it, and so I decided to buy it. With or without me, it was gonna sell out, period. I love Shane, and that's just that on that. I did want to kind of play with food videos, which is that bright, bright green color. I'm gonna put that a little bit on the inner corner as well, because why not? Yes, food videos. She is giving me neon green realness. This is the look that we're going with today. I'm going to highlight again with It's My Ray Ray's palette. I'm gonna put rose champagne color right on up here. I use this a lot. I love this look that I came up with. And then I'm gonna take NARS Orgasm blush, and I'm just going to pack that onto my cheeks. Yes, I'm feeling this vibe. I'm gonna spray my face a little bit, and this is just some coconut rose water. I don't have any bottom lashes. These are my struggle lashes, so I kind of just tap the bottom of my eye to kind of like give a little bit of darkness under there. So he had the lip products as well. I didn't really like any of the liquid lip colors, so I skipped on those, but I did get the Shane Gloss in. It hasn't come in the mail yet because I had to purchase the palette from one place and purchase the gloss from another place. So this is just a brown liner, and I'm gonna use 710 by Rimmel, I think. It's like a nude pink color. It's very creamy. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on it, and this is actually Neat Freak by ColourPop, but it was in a collaboration with Makeup Shayla, which is weird because Jeffree Star and Makeup Shayla had their beef in the back in the day, and that was one of the like racist things that people were talking about. And it's crazy because I actually really love Makeup Shayla, so I kind of feel weird. Okay, so this is my final look. I'm going to get my hair together, and I will be right back, and I will go into my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, so this is my final look. I created this look on my eyes with the Shane Dawson by Jeffree Star Cosmetics collaboration. And my final thoughts on the palette, I think it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, obviously, if you watch the video, then you know that I really, really enjoyed these shadows. We kind of watched the process of them making the packaging, and I think the box design is totally, totally spot on. I'm so glad they changed it from where they started. This is just so much more iconic. I love the Shane Dawson logo in the middle with the hypnotizing circles on the outside. I did, for some reason, think that the box would be like a hard plastic, but it's more like a soft cardboard, and then it's like coated with the coating on the outside. Also to note, some of these are not intended for around the eye area. I think that's kind of a legal FDA disclaimer. So it says, attention, cheese dust, sleep paralysis, food videos, my pills, Trisha, not a fact, flaming hot, and pigment are not intended for use around the immediate eye area. So I think that's like, again, it's like a disclaimer, but people use those types of shadows on their eye all the time. So you should be fine. As far as the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collab, I loved the 6-part series. I love everything that Shane puts out. It's very thoughtful. It's very entertaining. It's very meaningful. He just does really, really great work. The editing on this was top notch. The first episode, when the credits started playing in the beginning, I had to stop it because I was so blown away. Like, this is low-key like movie quality, you know, the way that, oh, it was just amazing. I absolutely loved the series. To be very honest, I mean, just the fact that it's Jeffree Star that worked with Shane Dawson, I like the fact that he opened up his world to Shane Dawson in order for us to see it and bring us along for that ride. And I shouldn't even say I wish, because obviously, you know, it's just, it is what it is. But Jeffree Star's problematic past was problematic for me in my decision with purchasing it. Obviously, I still purchased the palette because I love Shane so much and I wanted to support his collaboration. Did they need my support? Absolutely not. But did I want to be a part of this whole thing that Shane created? Yes, I did. I mean, not to take anything away from Jeffree Star. I think what he does is amazing. I think he has amazing work and obviously amazing products. It's just, it becomes problematic when that past is there and then reoccurring behaviors happen. I don't know Jeffree personally, but I think their collaboration was absolutely brilliant. I mean, hands down, this was the most efficient marketing plan. Whether or not you should support this collaboration is totally up to you. I did because, like I said, I'm an avid Shane Dawson fan. I love his work. I love what they came up with. I think it's brilliant. I also got a little makeup bag from the collection and the lip gloss. I think it was a brilliant collaboration. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the look that I created. I'm gonna definitely be using this more in the future. What do you think of the whole Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collab? I'm very interested to hear because I know it like broke records. I can't wait to see the part of the documentary that they're working on afterwards. I'm sure that there'll be reviews and things that are included, so that's going to be pretty exciting to watch. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.